In this video, I wanted to show you one of my favorite packs. I recently got this pack and it's replaced multiple other packs. And so this is kind of my go-to pack right now for like squirrel hunting, turkey hunting, like setting out trail cameras. I may even use this for fishing because it's so convenient. So that's what I'm going to go over in this video. This is the Orvis Pro upland strap vest. And I researched the heck out of vests. I'm gonna spit my gum out. But I researched the heck out of vests, and so I think if you have the money, the First Rise vest, which is like 350 bucks if I remember right, over that, like it seems to be probably the best all-around vest out there. You can have like modular attachments, you can turn it into a turkey hunting vest, you can leave it as an upland game vest, you can do like a whole bunch of other things with it. So this vest, I also like went skeet shooting with it the other day, and it held my shells great, whole bunch of extra stuff, snacks, water bottles, everything. So I'll just go over kind of what I like about it. Originally, I'm 5'10" and I'm 195 pounds, and I originally ordered the large in this, and when I got it, I tried so hard to make it work, but it was just too big. And it just like hung down on me. Like even when I adjusted these straps, it just hung down way too low on me. So I sent it back, and Orvis was great, and they sent me back a small medium, and it seems to be about the perfect size. So generally this hip belt I like to ride just above my hips and then cinch it down. This one I probably should lengthen out just a little bit more, and I'm always kind of adjusting it, and it runs very similar to like my Exo Mountain pack, like as far as the adjustments go. So this is about how I like to run it, right above my hips, and I like to cinch it down pretty tight. I haven't upland hunted with this yet. I've never had like a good vest like this. I've always just had the old school like vest, like actual vests, and they got hot and the zippers always were messed up on them. So I spent 150 bucks on this. They were on sale at the time. I think that they are on sale now again. If you're watching this video right now, as of March, I think they were like closer to like 115 bucks on like Shields if you look there. And I got this color just because I wanted to be able to do different things with it. I didn't want to just have the orange vest and not be able to turkey hunt with it, or squirrel hunt, or other things like that. I didn't want it to be just a dedicated upland game vest. And so that's why I went with this they call it armadillo color. So of course it has like these that'll keep this together, and I do find that when I'm running it, the straps kind of tend to pull outwards on my shoulders, so I have to always have that clipped in. And when I'm running it with like my binos, make sure you run it underneath your bino safety straps. But as far as like the features go, of course, like you have like your shell pouches here. There's like a light magnet there that will kind of help keep that closed. The only thing I worry about is like if you don't keep that closed and you're like in heavy brush and you go to bend over dumping out some shells, but the pockets are fairly deep, so I don't know if that's necessarily an issue yet. But there is another additional zipper here on them, and then you can easily just grab this loop and just buckle that back up, or button it back up. So when I went skeet shooting the other day, I had two boxes of shells here and then an extra one in the back. And that's why I really like this vest. I think it kind of can replace many vests for you, just because of the ease of reaching back here, grabbing whatever out. Like you can load this thing up. And I also like, one thing I found is like when you're loading up gear at home, like getting ready to take to the car, like this has become my favorite just because of that. Is I can take this, set it on the ground, throw all my stuff in there, like whatever I need, snacks, drinks, to organize it later. I'm just trying to get out the door. Most of the time I'm like running the clock and just trying to get out the door. And so I can stuff like a whole bunch of coats back here, gloves, drinks, you know, whatever I need, extra shells. Like I just set out trail cameras today, and so I ran a trail camera here and then here, and I was running the stealth cams and the Moultrie cams, and so both of them fit in these front pockets. And then the other day I had 3 cameras in this pouch in the back, and then you could dump a whole bunch of cameras in here. And because it's a strap vest, and you have like the hip belt, like it's pretty comfortable, and you don't get your backs all sweaty or anything like that. Like it's got a mesh belt there, so you can really load this thing up and do a whole bunch of things. Honestly, it would be a great fishing vest just because you can reach back there, throw a net back there if you want. It does have like little drain holes right there. I know that's not what it was designed for, but for turkey hunting this season, this is our first year really turkey hunting, and so I wanted something that I didn't have to have as just a dedicated turkey vest, and I can do multiple uses with it. And so what I'm going to do is, I know a lot of turkey vests have like the drop down seat. I just have one of those one of those Z seats. It's like a folding foam seat, and I just been throwing it, even when I was squirrel hunting, I just threw it in the back of here. Like it's nothing to just reach behind you and grab it. And of course, like you can adjust these straps. One thing I will say that I don't like about it is, like, when this is hanging on me, if I have a bunch of stuff like I normally do, I just always pack too much crap anyways. This will kind of like, if this pouch isn't full, keeping this away from your butt, this will kind of like bounce on your butt. So I don't like that. I know like the Final Rise system, the vest has like I think it's got like a platform that you could push down and keep that open a little bit more. So I think it would avoid that. But for the money and the price on this, like this, man, it's really hard to beat this. So as you can see, like you could fit a whole bunch of birds or a whole bunch of gear back there. You can easily undo this, like if you're a guy that runs dogs and you need to pull a dog out of the field or something and just like throw the dog back here, you can undo that right there and just slides out of there, and throw your dog and clip it back in and get out of there. Throw a turkey back there, that's why I got it too, along with your grouse or your pheasant or your quail or woodcock or whatever you're hunting. So 2 water bottle holders here if you're running dogs, or I always like to carry a ton of water now. I'm drinking about a gallon of water a day, just like when I'm not, just as a normal day. So you can run, like, these are ginormous. You can run big water bottles there. It's got a little pouch up here. You could put little things in there, and then of course, like if you're running all day, like you can throw all kinds of stuff in here. I've got like another 360 camera in here, some hearing protection, like a GoPro mount, a water bottle is in here. Like there's tons of room. There's even like, I didn't even notice that, but there's another zipper here if you want to run more stuff. I just saw this too, but I didn't realize there's this. I don't know what you'd put in there, but there's this pouch too. You can throw gloves or hats or whatever in there. So there's just a ton of features on this vest, and for what I paid, 150 bucks, like it was well worth it in my opinion. I've used it like probably 4 or 5 times now, and I've just like really loved it, and so I wanted to make a review on it. I think Orvis did a great job on it. Of course, it's not like top of the line, but it's not bottom of the line. It's like, kind of like that middle of the road. Like, it's quality gear. Orvis makes great gear, and it's gonna do you well. So outside of that, I can't really think of anything else I wanted to say about it, but it's just super convenient just for plugging things in and out of the car and getting ready to go to your hunting spot, or just doing little things like I am now, like outside of hunting season, setting trail cameras. I think it would make a great great day pack for somebody, like even saddle hunting. One thing I found is, like, I shot my elk in a tree saddle this last fall of 24, and one thing I didn't like about my tree saddle setup that I think this could really replace is a day pack when you're going in and out. Like I hiked in like 1.5 miles and set up my tree saddle, and I have a his strap from Tethered that I hang my saddle or my pack on the side. So I've got the tree right here, and then my pack's right here. But in order to get into my pack, it was like really inconvenient. And I just see this as like, if I set this up on the side of a tree and I just need to throw like my sandwich or my snacks or water bottle or whatever, and not have to make zipper sounds or unbuckling sounds getting in and out, like this just seems like it would be the best setup for that too. So I'm gonna run it, I think, now that we live in North Carolina, we moved from Idaho, I'm gonna run it as a tree saddle setup for those day hunts. And man, I just can't The frame pack, I think that is what would be nice about, like, that it could potentially replace all packs out there, is if it had some kind of like a meat frame for like hauling quartered elk or quartered deer out. Like, that would be kind of cool, I think, and that would be the only bag that I think I would need is a day pack anyways, is just something that kind of unfolds so you could put your meat in, throw it up in there like an exo pack or a mountain ops, or not a mountain ops pack, but a mystery ranch pack. And then this bucket right here is just the most convenient thing I didn't know I needed. So I hope you guys like it. I'm gonna put a link to where you can get it, so click the link either in the video, or if you're watching this on Instagram or any of the other platforms. There's something in the woods over there. Anyways, but check it out. Do me a favor, click on the link and like purchase. If you're gonna purchase one, purchase it through my link. I make a little bit of commissions off of that, and I'd appreciate that as I try to grow my channel. And I just love giving reviews on good gear. So stay tuned for more.